Alright, so seeing as how I just royally up the beginning of my ammo test, I'm gonna pivot, and I'm pivoting to testing this here Geissele SDC trigger, the Super Dynamic Combat. I've seen a lot of people talk about this trigger. I've seen a lot of like top-down table reviews. I haven't seen a bunch of people shooting them. Obviously the big dudes, Grand Thumb, people of that caliber and whatnot, use them in a lot of their rifles, a lot of their videos and rifles. I did end up picking this up almost a year ago at this point. I've got, I don't know, a couple 500-600 rounds through this lower. God damn, that wind feels good. So I've got a couple hundred rounds through this lower. I did want to just come out here, crank a couple off, talk about my personal feelings about it, and explain triggers can be a trap. Not a trap, but yeah, so let's shoot a little bit. All right, we're gonna pop some 75 grain AAC and see how that groups up. I am gonna go kind of quick. I think it's a 3-pound trigger brake on this, so the trigger kind of wants you to go fast, so I'm gonna let it go fast. So, all right. And a back. All right, so again, 75 grain boat tail AAC. All right, here we go. Okay, and the rest on steel. Okay. Empty. Let's go check our hits. So this was 25 straight to the center, 25 yard zero. So they should be dancing right around that middle. I dropped one. All right. One low, two slightly high. Again, this was my first 5. This was 3 of the 5 that I shot. I'm assuming they're either these 2 or somewhere in the foam board. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that is 10 rounds. Fist size, I wasn't going for extreme accuracy, obviously. So I wasn't going super fast. Let me double check this is clear. It is clear. Okay. So the trigger anticipation while pulling this trigger, you got like maybe 1.5 pounds to that first wall. It's very soft, it doesn't move like a whole lot. And then that is all it takes to break that trigger. So you have to be very diligent. And then the reset is it's that much. I overshot it actually, so it's very, very clean. So it's very quick, or it's very easy to outrun your headlights with this firearm, and I think that's why I threw, 3-4 of those rounds. So, all right. So, hey, let's just stay back up here. And here was my steel hits. You can see exactly where those 5 rounds. All right, green tips. Out of there. Do a little 6-round bill drill. Now that I'm warmed up, I'm not using a timer. Doesn't really matter, right? It's personal development. And okay, whatever that was. That's mostly full. Let's do controlled pairs. Here we go. staying on Skeletor here, I guess. Ooh. Alright, got a malfunction. So, what you do, never caught one of these on camera before. Almost looks like a bolt override, but you remove your source of feed, pull your bolt, lock it back. You can fish in. Now in this case, they drop free. Does not look like the ammo is mangled to the point where I'm afraid to shoot it. So I'm gonna go ahead and top this mag back off. See? Full power malfunctions do happen. I would assume it's because of this here magazine. I don't think this has an anti-tilt follower in it. It's a very old law enforcement mill only sure feed. I've had for some time. Let's try that again, shall we? One more scotch. Oh, it did it again. It did it again. All right, that fell out that time. Now, what could be causing this? I don't know. This is a fucking BCM bolt carrier group, and I've never had any issues with it. So I'm going to actually see what happens. Put this right in the chamber. Hey, it hit. Cool. Okay, it does have an anti-tilt follower in it. Okay, who needs practice when you can mag dump? All right, so as I said, the Geissele trigger is a phenomenal trigger. Don't get me wrong. However, I think for the price point, I would wait to get this until you're a developed shooter. I would wait to get this until you've broken in at least one GI trigger, or maybe a Rock River national match, or those are really the only two triggers that I suggest. The BCM one is very nice. The polished Palmetto State's enhanced polished trigger. It's got a silver trigger shoe. This is clear, by the way. Enhanced trigger. I did pay $165 for this. I know you're probably like, holy shit, those are like $250 triggers. Yeah, I waited. I've been shooting for a really long time, and I waited till this was on sale, and I knew I wanted it. I really like the flat face trigger, and I've got some other Geissele furniture on here. I don't know, maybe people would call this Gucci. I feel like this is a pretty entry-level rifle build. Everybody likes their rifles different. I would say the trigger itself is a fantastic trigger. However, a well broke-in mil-spec trigger performs fantastic. You can do every single thing I just did with a mil-spec trigger. Yes, it is a little bit more forgiving, the reset and break. However, if you're extremely and they use full power springs, I think that is what makes them extremely reliable. I've never had any malfunctions on this rifle until today. I don't know if it was the ammo, I don't know if it was that mag. I don't really use that mag a lot. I just grabbed it because it already had ammo in it. So we will diagnose that in the future. Maybe I just didn't lube my bolt enough when I originally cleaned it. Who knows? However, the trigger itself it's pretty nice. I like flat face triggers. I think most people prefer them, maybe not all. I've had nothing but good things to say about Geissele as a company. I think, yes, it is a little expensive, but that's what you get when you buy quality hardware. Same thing with BCM. So sure, that bolt is overbuilt, but this bolt statistically will last me longer than some piece of shit Anderson, well, maybe not Anderson bolt, but you get what I'm getting at. Some random company that's probably getting them made by Toolcraft anyway. So if you're in the market for a trigger, I think the Geissele, pretty much the entire line, the SSAE, the SDC, I mean, there's like 45 different trim levels, if you will, for this trigger. They're all fantastic. I have used the SSA, the SSAE, and the SDC, as well as the 3-gun, the Super Dynamic whatever 3-gun. This one's my favorite. I know some people prefer a single stage. I like getting that slack out. It is easy to over reset this if you're very, very used to a mil-spec trigger. I will say that. I find my finger, even, you know, near 1,000 rounds through this, I still find myself pushing my finger too far forward to reset it. Maybe that's just a training issue. It's not the only AR lower that I have, so I don't shoot this every single time I shoot. So that might just be me. Maybe I just need to switch over to this and fully commit. However, for the price point of $165, this is a buy all day from me. I think over 200, maybe. Just shoot what you've got. Put that money into ammo, train. If you can get it for a good deal, send it. If not, train. Just train. You can get these split times in this speed, just traditional running drills and breaking your shit in. So, all right, guys, that's pretty much it for this review of the Geissele Super Dynamic Combat Trigger. If you liked it, you know what to do. If you didn't, whatever. I'm not gonna tell you what to do. You're a grown-ass man. I appreciate everybody for watching, and catch you in the next one. Peace. Oh yeah, the fog is coming. I keep saying it. The fog's coming, dude. Come on.